everybody, welcome back to Cottonwood Hill Farms. So today it's supposed to be kind of warm today. The last few mornings have been really nice, very fall-like. And just to give you a point of reference, today, I'm not sure what the date is, but it's Sunday. Tomorrow's Labor Day, so it's the Sunday before Labor Day. But anyway, I just got done feeding this girl. She's the last little bottle baby that we got right now until we have some more here in the next week or two. But I noticed I just got done milking, and when I was cleaning up the barn, I look out, and over where the bull is, I see a cow in with him. And so I'm assuming it's it has to be one of the dry cows, unless it's somebody else's, which nobody else really has cattle around here. So I gotta figure out what's going on there. I'm guessing the electric fence is down again. So I'm gonna have to run around and kind of figure out what's going on there. That's frustrating, but it always seems like the end of the year. Same thing with winter. I get everything up and going in the spring, and it seems like by the end of the summer, I'm having all kinds of issues with my fence, keeping it up. And then usually fall, then I'll kind of get it going again, get everything cleaned up, and get it working right. And then it seems like towards the middle to end of winter, once I got the cows out on winter grazing or their winter feeding areas, then I start having issues again with it. So it's just every year, it seems like it happens no matter what. All right, so I got to take some water down to those dry cows. I just got this filled. I'm just gonna take it down with the tractor real quick. All my trailers are filled at the moment, but I'm gonna take this down, dump it in, because I know they're pretty much out of water. And then I gotta figure out what's going on with that fence. I haven't been over to see what cow that was in with the bull yet, but it's obviously one of the dry cows, because I had all the fresh cows in for milking this morning. So I don't know, we'll see what we got going on. I gotta get these guys moved. I should have had them moved a few days ago. I did open up the gate to the that back paddock, so they can't get through there. But I've got to get the water and everything moved and get them blocked over there. I've had so much going on, I haven't had time to move these guys. And I've definitely overgrazed this a little bit, so I got to get them out of here. I'll probably do that tomorrow. Well, I think I figured out part of the reason. I'm guessing that cow must have came up through here. Anyway, they're down, her and the bull are down in there. I'm gonna run them up here, separate them, and then I'm gonna take her back down. Well, what a mess that was. So I figured out why the fence isn't working. That cow, number 17, that's kind of the one I thought it was when I saw her this morning. She somehow, well, there must be another ground somewhere, because she must have got under this fence or over this fence, whatever. And she tore up every single fence on the way up there. And so as I'm driving along, all of a sudden I see wires laying on the ground, and then I see another wire on the ground and another wire. And so she literally went through every fence between here and the barnyard and took them all out. So I got a whole bunch of stuff to fix. All right, well, might as well work my way back, huh? So this fence right here that goes along this terrace, this is our alfalfa mix, and then this is that north-facing pasture just down from the buildings. Anyway, she took out this fence here. So, oh, look at this little guy. So, what a mess this is. It looks like I got a bunch of wire laying there. And I don't know if this is still, so this is still connected down here. So the reason, usually I do a better job of Usually I do a better job of keeping our fence lines clean, but this year with that skid loader being broken, that's my main tool that I use to cut all the brush. I've got a big 7-foot brush cutter for the front of that machine, and so usually, especially with all these 1-wires, I'll just take that around and I can put it right underneath these 1-wires and keep the weeds down. And then same with the right-of-way along the railroad tracks. I grazed that once with the cows, but then what I usually do is come through with that machine and I'll knock down any of the brush, everything that's up close to the fence, and get all that stuff. And then same with up in the trees over here. But with that machine being down, I haven't been able to do all that, so that's a little bit frustrating. It'll be probably another month or two. We just can't afford to get that fixed at the moment, but I have to have it done. We got to have that for winter. We have to have that machine for the winter, so we'll make it work sometime here in the next month or two. Get that thing in and figure out what's wrong with it and get it fixed. All right, so I got that back up. I'm just going to drive along it down here and just make sure nothing else got broken. And then this fence over here on the bottom, the gate was open over here in the corner, so she just walked through there. But then that next fence up on that other terrace up above here, she took that one out right in the middle as she split it. So I got to fix that one. And then the other fence up here where the bowl is on that alleyway, you can see where she went through there. She didn't knock it down, but she stretched it out, so I gotta get that one fixed too. Well, I stand corrected. She tore this damn fence up too. I must have had, I swear I had this gate open, but the gate was strung out over here, and this where it hooks up was kind of messed up. So I don't know what the hell happened here, but she messed this fence up too. But this fence has needed, and sorry about the wind, guys, it's really windy this morning here. But this fence, I put this fence in, gosh, 7 years ago, something like that. I don't know. It needs some TLC. I patched it several places. So, and 2 of the posts got knocked over, I think, with deer hit them or something. But anyway, so this fence needs a little TLC anyway, so that'll at least give me some motivation to get it fixed where it needs to get fixed. But I gotta go up here and fix this next fence on the this terrace right up here. She tore it up right over here in the middle, so I gotta go fix that. And then once I get done with that, then head over and fix that fence up where the bowl is. Then once I get all that fixed, then I gotta come down and figure out where there's still a short somewhere, so I gotta find that. Found the culprit. This tree fell last fall or something, and I didn't get a chance to clean it up, and it kind of fell on the fence a little bit, but it wasn't affecting anything. But I'm guessing that bull was rubbing on it and screwed this up. So let's see what happens here. Get that unhooked. Much better. Well, it's reading 10 up here, 10.1, 10.2. And I'm getting a reading. I don't quite understand all these joules and volts and all that crap, but I am getting 5.4 down there. So we're gonna run back to where the dry cows are and check it back there and see where we're at. Well, we got power. It's showing 1.4, which it's enough to keep them in. I know that. I don't know exactly what that. I still haven't figured out this, like I said, the joules versus volts and all that kind of stuff, but I know it's enough to keep them in. But we got to, this was plugged again, so I got to flush this tank out here soon, but it's got a bunch of algae in it, and we got it unplugged. But what happened was they drank this thing down, drank it dry, and they broke off the, this had a plastic arm.
And it broke off.
Yeah, that held this on. It busted off. Not a big deal. We're just gonna take the screws out right here, and we'll put a piece of string on here, and just put the float on a string. That way it'll be like a bobber. Still work the same way.
I want to do it.
Undo that. There. Now do the same thing. Take that off. I forgot to bring string down, so we just threw some wire on there. That'll work just fine for now.
It was my idea.
It was Lakota's idea. I brought down that tank of water earlier, so they'll be good till tomorrow. And then I didn't want to fill this up too much, because then tomorrow I want to move this water anyway. I've got that other gate opened up so they can get back to their paddock, and that's where they are right now. And so tomorrow I'll just lock them down in there. But I didn't have time to mess with it today because we got a party we're going to here shortly. So I just wanted to get this stuff done. But the fence is up, it's working. This fence needs a lot of work. There's a lot of spots I'm seeing that insulators are cracked or they're starting to break. And like I said, most of this electric fence has been up for almost 10 years now. Or a lot of it has. Most of it at least 6 or 7 years. So it's time. I need to start going through and fixing some stuff and changing some of the wire out and things like that. But it's working for now. Well, now that we got that done, we're gonna feed. I want to fill the hay feeder for the cows, fresh cows. We got to switch the bale spear, put the bucket on real quick. You're gonna get in there? You're gonna be feed for the cows? What are you doing? What? Your jeans come unbuttoned? Wow. Alright, let's go.
No! Don't leave me!
All right, well, we got that stuff done. We got a party we got to go to this afternoon at the neighbors. They always have a big bash every year, so we got everything in order. That way, when we when we run back over to milk, it shouldn't take us long, so we won't miss much of the party. But anyway, thanks for coming along, guys. We appreciate it as always. Don't forget to
like and subscribe.
And you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And you guys take care. Hope you have a great weekend, and we'll see you in the next one.
Peace.
Walk outside, I see one, yeah, yeah,
like a kind of like a baseball Rolex, like your standard Rolex is like 8 or 9 years. But they hold their value. So, I mean, if you buy one and you give it to your kids, they can just sell it 20 years later for like the same amount of money.
Now he's all grown up.
What's that? Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, wrong verse.